All right, it's Monday. Let's go. Ho! Guys, I'm super excited. I got people lined up to interview. I'm hoping that I get to interview this professor of entrepreneurship. I'm super excited. It's just fantastic. But I've been thinking about that, interviewing more people, other entrepreneurs, and getting their stories. Because the nuts and bolts, the mechanism of what someone does is going to be different, or how someone facilitates their business is going to be different than how I facilitate mine. Most likely, unless I'm talking to another handyman. The ins and outs of how business transpires will be different from entrepreneur to entrepreneur. But the origin and the essence of a mentality and a focus and a toughness, that's all the same. You know, just like my Uncle Jeff, you got to be teachable. You got to be mentally tough. You don't go by how you feel. You wake up and you go to work whether you feel like it or not. So that's all the same across the board for successful entrepreneurs. Anyhow, I was thinking about that though, and something popped into my head, really my spirit, but something popped into my head and said, you know, as Uncle Jeff said, you got to be coachable, you got to be teachable. The question is this: if you're someone who wants to be an entrepreneur, or you have that drive or that inclination, whatever the case may be, are you going to be willing to humble yourself and kneel before an individual who is further down the road than you are? And when I say kneel, I don't mean physically. I mean mentally and emotionally. Are you going to be able to kneel and make yourself low so that you can glean as much information from someone who is superior to you in the realm of business, possibly the realm of intellectualism, possibly wealth, you know, all these things? Can you kneel and humble yourself before him or her, that they may impart the tools, that's the right way to say it, that they may provide you the tools that allow you to become as superior as they are? Basically, it's mentorship, and you know, mentorship or mentorship, however you say that, in a nutshell. But the essence of that is you have to make the choice to humble yourself and be willing to listen and obey and focus, and also be willing to challenge, or be willing to be challenged. Because if not, you're fucked. If you're not willing to listen, if you're not willing to be critiqued, again, in a positive way, there's positive criticism and there's negative criticism. What's the difference? The outcome of positive criticism is a positive outcome. The outcome of negative criticism is, wait for it, a negative outcome. But you still have to be humble, and you have to be willing to learn. One of my good friends has been telling me for years I need to do it. I may end up doing it. You know, getting a job with an actual construction company or a contractor here in town, so that I can learn and develop those skills, so that I can then implement that business model or that arm of business into my business model. It's really not hard, guys. Humble yourself, kneel before someone who is intellectually superior, culturally superior, business-wise superior, wealth-wise superior. Humble yourself before them, and they will literally give you the keys to the kingdom. Literally. Now, again, I'm not saying physically. Don't get weird. I'm talking mentally and emotionally. Are you willing to put yourself at a lower position initially, that you may actually ascend, and then hopefully do it for someone else? Because that's actually how we have, I'm doing a haul right now. That's actually how we have unlimited potential. It's not actually ourselves. How we have unlimited potential and or experience unlimited potential is by actually helping others break through glass ceilings and helping others succeed to whatever degree they can. I just wanted to put this real quick video out. It just, like I said, it just popped in my mind, and it's something that we have to do as people. We have to be willing to lower ourselves and sacrifice self so that we can actually become greater in whatever it is we're doing, or whatever it is we want to do, whatever the case may be. So, wanted to get this video out today. If you've liked the content, like, share, subscribe. If you've hated it, send it to someone you hate.